Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stat. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rob the bookies. I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, you a Degen, we some Degen. You a Degen, I'm a Degen, we some Degen, and we should be friends.
Oh man, let's get right to the green screen. There it is.
What up, guys? How we doing?
Wonderful. 10 units. 10 units up in one day.
Yeah.
What?
10 units up, bro. It was a good day. Pretty much, I mean, we had a quick stream yesterday, so I had to go through things quickly. I apologize for that, but some of the key points went over, came through. I mean, we knew Jokic was going to smash versus Vooch. He had almost a triple-double in the first half. He had 13 points, 9 assists, and 10 rebounds. They took an assist away from him. He would have had a triple-double in just the first half. Absolutely crushed him. And Durant almost cleared his free throw made in the first half. Oh, no, he did. He cleared it in the first half. Cleared all his lines, man. And Harden stayed under. Or we altered him on Underdog, and also took his under PA on PrizePicks at 35.5. They eventually bumped it to 34.5, but he stayed under that, even though he scored 17 points in the first quarter. Yeah, and Queen stayed under even with Zion and Sadiq Bey out, blowout. OKC is just stomping everybody. LaMelo did his thing, got his points. Chet was balling, did exactly what I thought. He had 11 points, 4 rebounds, but he just did not have a stock in the first half. Kind of shocked by that. He cleared his first half PRA and first half points, but he did not get the fantasy because he didn't have a stock. If he had a stock, he's over the fantasy because he finished with 15.8. He played a little less minutes in the first half, too. He played like 14.5 minutes. Normally plays about 16 to 17 minutes in the first half. So lost out on some minutes because they were just stomping him. But I'll live with that, man. Like, yeah, with the points was the better way to go, sure. But with Chet, you always want that stock upside he has, especially in that matchup. Just didn't happen. Didn't get the stock. And then Sandra was 2020. It is. Sandra was over his fantasy, and then he checks back in like a few seconds left and gets a charge call on him and turnover, and it puts him under. So that was kind of annoying, but he was over the fantasy in the first half. I wish we got his first half points or PRA.
But hey, bro, 8-2. I mean, you're talking the most about the losses. Look at the wins, though. 8-2. Can't be mad at all.
Yeah, well,
be excited.
I like to go over the losses. And I'm with you. I like to go over the losses and what happened.
I feel you. I do the same.
Focus on that the most.
Sure.
You're only as good as your losses, right? Sandro, Mitch Rob, that was a crush. What do you have? 5 to 6 rebounds again in the first quarter. We'll probably never get that prop again. And it was the best matchup. He'd give up the most rebounds to like every position.
Let me ask you a personal question real quick. So we're looking at the list here. Do you play the target plays on more slips as far as your personal, and then you play the lean second, and then you play the Degen like once for fun, or is that how you do it? Yeah.
The Degens, yeah. I'll kind of pair the Degen bets together. Something me and some members in the Discord do. We'll make like a Degen slip. Degen bets just kind of mean like it's high risk, high reward, volatile props, like first quarter props, or props that are like, they're boom or bust.
Yeah,
there's kind of props out there for guys who are like, who could drain their threes or they could brick everything or something like that. And then the mid tier I kind of sprinkle in with the targets. Yeah, targets I'll core, and I'll get most exposure to those more than anything.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So trying to work out. Yeah, so you can always refine it, the method and layout, will make it easy as possible for people. But yeah, that's kind of the way I do it. But new day. Let's get into it, man. New day. Let's
J. Cole's here too.
let's clear out.
And he
What up,
changed
J.
his name to J. Cole in the Discord. We're back, baby. That's why. We're back.
Yes. I like 6 games because you can really focus in on some of them and not get overwhelmed by 10 plus games. Okay. First on the dock, it's Warriors Magic. So this is the island game. It starts normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then all the other games start after that. Big thing here, news-wise, was just waiting on Suggs news, which is kind of big because we saw in that first game with Palo out against the Nets, he had a pretty high usage rate, man. Almost 26% usage rate, especially in that first half when Franz dealt with that injury and then came back. But overall, he was shooting a lot, took a lot of threes, 7 threes in just 28 minutes. So his news will really matter for these Magic guys, for sure. But Franz, I mean, the Warriors have been getting cooked by every position, but I don't get it. I was looking at the metrics and overall, like, defensive team leaders in the NBA, and, like, somehow the Warriors are 7th, which I don't get because they have so many bad games. Maybe it's just like when they're on the road, and they're on the road again today. They're at the Magic, so yeah, they play much better defense at home, I feel like. Do they play tomorrow? That would really matter. Okay, so this is the front end of a back-to-back, man. So Steve is either going to pull back on minutes somewhat, or he's just going to give the starters full run, and then we're going to have some key guys resting tomorrow, like Draymond, Steph, and Jimmy. And so not sure what he's going to do. Because I think this is their only second back-to-back on the season so far. Let's take a look. Jimmy, back-to-back. Oh, no, this is their 4th one. Okay, so he played all 3. Steph playing all. Okay, so they're playing all 3. I think Draymond's the only one that hasn't played in all of the back-to-backs. Oh, he did. Okay. All right. See the minutes on these back-to-backs. It's kind of hard to say because some of these like either the front end or back end, they got blown out, or it was a blowout. So it's kind of hard to say how the minutes will be treated. Yeah, because OKC, they got blown out. Starters played 20 minutes, so then next day they played 34. What's up, Emerson? Franz fantasy with Palo out? Could work. I would like it more if Suggs is out. If you want to take a stab on it and hope Suggs out. But I think I saw something that Suggs went through shoot around. So that is kind of making me think that he will play. But let's double check. Suggs went through walkthrough. Okay, not shoot around, but walkthrough. Hard to say. I definitely feel better if Suggs is out. Because Suggs had 12 potential assists. Like I said, 26% usage. But then the game that Suggs was out, how much did Franz's usage rate change? Yeah, it went from like 29% to 30, almost 32%. That's a big difference. Might not sound like it, but it is. And then what about the assists?
Yeah,
Still the same potential.
Emerson said, "Good call." Yeah, we'll wait for that news.
But it will. If Suggs is out, it will probably bump Franz's fantasy up even more from what it is. God, Bane is playing heavy minutes, 40, 44 minutes in that overtime. Both him and Franz playing big minutes. Also, I mean, if Suggs is out, Bane's assists at 4.5. It's heavy on the juiced heavily, but on the 4.5. But I mean, definitely makes sense. He should have 10 plus potentials here. And then what about Anthony Black? His usage takes a big spike up when Suggs is out. He had 14% in that Nets game. Then Suggs in, and then when Suggs is out, he had almost a 23% usage rate. How about his assists? Yeah, him and Franz, like all of them are like sitting around 8 potentials, man. I really wouldn't maybe mess with the assists, but one person I'm interested in though is Wendell here with his low lines. He's actually he was a solid under last year, a lot. He's actually been playing a lot better this year. His PRA was 22.5 and it bumped to 23.5. Mine would have been interested in that, but where he's been crushing is the first quarter. 3.5. It's pretty favorable, man. If he just takes 3 shots here in the first quarter stint, I like it more if Suggs is out. See that game with Suggs out. Took 4 shots here. Problem is he's gonna take at least one 3-pointer. I wish he was taking more high efficient near the basket shots here, but yeah, I just want to point that out. He has been pretty efficient in the first quarter, and then the first half. You can look at that. Yeah, he's doing most of his damage in the first half in terms of scoring for sure. Most of his points, over half his points, or 3/4 of his points coming in the first half. What's his line? Yeah, wouldn't do the fantasy. Maybe the PRA if Suggs out could work. It's at 11.5. Okay, I might consider that. It's right down the line, so I would definitely want Suggs out. But then if you wait for that news, probably bumps up. But it's just really hard to call on Suggs right now. His status, since he went through the walkthrough, don't know if he went through the shoot around. But yeah, Franz, I feel like it's a good matchup. See Jimmy on him, but Warriors have not been able to stop anybody on the road, man. That's for sure. None of these guys really are comparable to Franz, that's for sure. Jarris Walker, Harrison Barnes, Derrick Jones Jr., like Royce O'Neal. I don't think that's a fair comparison to look at. Only thing is, Franz, since Paulo's been gone, Well, he all season he's been living at the free throw line, but even more so since Paolo's been out. 10 attempts against the Nets and then 13 against the Rockets. He is a free throw merch even more so. I mean, all season he's been getting to the line. I think Magic draw the most fouls of any team last time I looked. And he's a big reason why. But the Warriors, they're not really allowing that many free throw attempts. Let me double check. They're allowing the second least. And what's his free throw attempt? Free throw made at? They're not even offering it. Is Underdog offering it? $6.5. Yeah, it is. Plus money. Is it 5.5? 0.75? I would consider if it was like 0.85 or more, or something like that, but I don't think that's worth it, man. Just because the Warriors, I mean, they can foul, but they haven't on average that much. So let's look at the officials in that game. Josh Tiven, Andy Nagy. I have this ranked by most fouls called per game. Josh Timmons 33rd. Nagy 85th. Yeah, not a good, not a foul heavy crew here in that game. So okay. That will affect Franz if he's not getting to the free throw line at that clip. It will affect his scoring though. Yeah, I might have some pause for concern if Suggs plays, and then just based on the metrics we looked at, so I'll probably hold off on Franz. Point guards been scoring against Magic all season. Shepard even had 16. Brunson 31. Pritchard and Derek White went off. Even Simons. Steph torched the Magic last year at Orlando. I remember that game. Him and Paolo went head to head. What did he score? 56 at Orlando. I remember that game. Paolo went crazy too, man. Back and forth. That was a crazy game. But Steph does not mind taking a back seat lately. Like that Pelicans game, the Warriors stomped him. Moses Moody went crazy. And Steph just chilled, man. He only took 6 threes. He was shooting bad. And he was like, all right, it's not my night, man. When he knows it's not his night, he'll take a back seat. So it's kind of risky in that sense. You're basically guessing if his shot's on or not. Moody went wild in that first half, man. 8 of 12 from 3, 32 points. I might just stay away from this game, guys, to be honest. But let me know if you got anything on that game.
If you want to stay away from your Warriors, that means probably nothing there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good matchup for Steph for sure. But the Magic focus so much on stopping threes and they'll for sure focus on stopping Steph at the 3-point line, forcing the ball in his hand. So I don't know. I'll probably just stay away from him, man. 26.5 is pretty high too, because like he's been ranging from like 24.5 to 25.5. So I feel like it's like a 1 point increase because of the matchup. Yeah. Let's see. I had a slight lean on Wendell. I feel like his doesn't really matter that much on Suggs. I mean, in or out, but could affect his usage rate somewhat. Yeah, his usage went from 8% to 16%. His usage rate basically doubled when Suggs went out. So, okay. So, yeah, maybe it does. Celtics and Nets. This is a really high spread, isn't it? What is it? 11.5. I feel like the Nets always keep it close in the first half. I wonder what the first half spread is, because I would consider the Nets to cover the first half spread. I'll have to look into it. That's just off the top of my head. Um, Actually, I added some stats here. Like, defenses allow the most first quarter points, most first half points. Nets are allowing second most first half points. But I feel like they're putting up a lot of points in the first half. But I might be wrong. But yeah, they're definitely getting torched defensively in the first half. I mean, overall, they're getting torched, right? But definitely in the first half. So who's in a good spot here? Jaylen Brown, because he'll score in transition. That's where Nets get cooked the most. They're dead last in transition defense. But somehow their pick and roll ball handling defense is number 2. Derek White, same thing. Him and Jaylen Brown, pretty much same shooting profile, play type profile. Except less transition for Derek White. So Derek White, probably not the best, just based on here. I guess the spot up is better for him. Pritchard, he's gonna be spot up shooting, right? By position, 50% hit rate based on these guys, same position. Brunson looks like he didn't get there because it was a blowout. Simons, I wouldn't touch him in. Look at this. Did he get injured that game? I can't remember the Clippers. He only played 12 minutes. Nemus, it's a decent spot. Almost 80% of his scoring is near the rim. Nets allow, I believe, the most buckets, field goals made near the basket. I put that here. Second most. They're right behind the Bulls because of Vooch. Nets are allowing the second most within 6 feet of the rim. And that's Nemus' main scoring here. Although he does score some in the paint too, 21%, but majority of it's near the rim. I also added these stats because you can use kind of this. There's no data out there on dunks, but this is I try to hand track it, but this is another way to kind of get at it because it's scoring, field goals made, allowed, and field goal percentage near the rim. So Nets are definitely allowing a lot of dunks to centers and bigs, or players that score near the rim in general. We have his dunk prop, but I don't know how I feel about it because his usage is just so low. It's at 1.5 too. Maybe. We took Sar's 1.5 dunk in the same matchup, and he got his in the first half. But it's just, his shot volume. That was the most shots he took all season. I liked him in that matchup against the Clippers too because they're getting torched inside the paint or near the rim. Talked about that yesterday. But other than that, I mean, he's taking 6 to 8 shots. 16, that's double of his normal volume. Yeah, that would be a slight lean just based on the data. And is he scoring in transition at all? Not at all. It's all set half court offense here. So now this one is interesting, and you're gonna think, oh man, you're crazy, right, Mr. Jordan Walsh? Now almost half his points are coming near the rim. Checks that box, right? And almost half his points are coming in transition. 54%. That's a lot. And that's dead last in transition. Now, if we look at Mr. Walsh's transition, or teams that he's faced, and where does he score his most points, or we look at based on defensive rank versus transition, you see he only clears this line when he faces teams that are bad, that have bad transition defense. The teams that have good transition defense, like the Magic and the Clippers, he's not scoring. So if you follow this chart, right, like opponent defense rank versus transition, it goes up to number 1 here versus the Nets.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it makes sense there.
I like it. It's just his usage is so low. I mean, look, he played fucking 33 minutes against the Clippers. He took 5 shots.
It's a DGen. It's on the DGen list, you think?
It's on the DGen list, but I would alt it down to 5.5, and it's still not bad value. I looked at it. If you alt it to 5.5 and you pair it with like a normal play, it goes from like a normal 3x to a 2.75x. But that's a big difference between 6.5 and 5.5. Obviously, because it could be a matter of 3 buckets or 4. And that really matters to the guy that's only going to take 5 to 7 shots. So, very degen, but it just on paper, it makes sense. But yeah, so if you pair it 2.75 instead of 3. So it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
I would degen it.
That makes sense.
Alas, like if you're building a 6-pick fun lotto, like if you need a filler piece. But it makes sense on paper, man.
J Main 34's here.
What up, J Main?
Sorry.
Curry 2+ steals?
Yeah.
He's been racking up the steals this year. In some of these games, I was watching. I guess it was the Lakers Nuggets. I don't know, man. Stock props are very volatile, but let's look at teams that allow the most steals and where the Magic fallen. I know that their team is a little bit different right now. Where do they fall? They're about average, middle of the road. Let's look at versus point guards. Average. Yeah, I think it's a true 50-50, man, but if you got a gut feel on it, I'll ride with it. Ride with you. Your gut on that. I think, Suggs is out. And you got guys like Anthony Black and others doing a lot of ball handling. Could lead to turnovers. I need to look into the data, like their turnover rate, but how many steals did Amen Thompson have in that game on Sunday? Because Suggs was out that game, right? Amen did not have any steals, but Kogi did. It too. Magic did not turn it over that much. 8 turnovers total. And that game went to overtime. I don't know, man. It kind of scares me. I know it can change game to game, but 8 turnovers? And they played 45 minutes? 53 minutes total? What did they have against, what was that, Friday? What's the Nets? Here we go. Way more. 19 turnovers against the Nets. Tyrese Martin had 2 steals. Maybe more equivalent to Steph here on the backcourt. That's a hard one to call with only 2 game sample size, and both games are opposite direction, right? 8 turnovers with overtime, and then 19 turnovers. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, back to this game, Jaylen Brown obviously play here along with Derek White, but we're kind of picking and choosing between those two here, especially the first half. I showed you the data, and that's giving up the second most first half points.
You used to choose between Tatum and Brown, and now we have to choose between White and Brown.
I mean,
man,
both could get there in this matchup, though. It's a great matchup, but
hey, tell me one thing though: is Derek White overachieving past few years? Like, I swear he wasn't this good. Now he's
definitely the 2 previous years. This year, he started off really bad.
oh okay.
His 3-point percentage was terrible. Like, start the season, he's actually on a roll right now. You catch him on a hot streak. He's at look at his 3-point percentage this year. It's down to 30%. Those fake years, the 3 years prior, 38, 39.6, 38. Like, he was shooting ridiculous from 3 by his standards, right? Because the years prior to that, he's around 31 to 30, and now he's kind of back to his normal self at 30.6% right now.
Is that Tatum being open, getting him open? I mean, leaving him open?
Probably, yeah. That's a good point. Yep. So,
Jermaine34 says I feel the same way about White.
yeah, man, I can never trust him, dude, fully. But his first half points are pretty low, man. But we've seen his floor. 2 points in that Philly game. I think he shot in the first half. He was like 1 of 10 or something like that. It was gross. The only one I trust is Jaylen Brown, but his line's so high now at 14 flat. Maybe Derek White's first half fantasy. But see, the reason he had 15 points in both the first half of those last 2 games is he went 3 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 5 from 3. So he's like literally living and dying by the 3 ball, man. Do you want to put your money on Derek White's 3-point shooting? And he's shooting 30% this year.
No.
I don't know if I do, guys. It's not like the Nets are getting burned by the 3 ball either. They're like average versus 3 ball here. Although I saw Kaishan George drop like 4 threes in the first half against them. Let's just look at the first half. I would only do first half here just because it's the Nets, man. They could keep it close and surprise us, but I don't want to bank on that. 18.5 is pretty high. That's pretty high.
Jay Main says MPJ under 23.5 points is locked in for him.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that.
And he says only White bets I made were unders. He's on that same level.
What?
His only White bets are unders. Derek White.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Jaylen Brown, I don't trust him for fantasy either. I just trust him for scoring, man. I might just stay away. I might stay away from the stuff. I mean, I do like the Walsh Degen play. And then Kita. I would consider maybe his dunk prop, or you just consider altering his points too. That's about it. But yeah, Nets. I was gonna look into MPJ's under as well. It's not a good matchup for him. He is on fire, but that was because he just played the Wizards. He did well though against the Magic in that last game. But yeah, Celtics top 6 spot up shooting. Only problem is that Celtics are fouling. They are top in free throw attempts allowed, man. We looked at that, right? Yeah, top 6. But all the metrics don't really add up for MPJ here. Marketing didn't get his line. Jabari, Trey Murphy. I would say Trey Murphy and Marketing are pretty similar to MPJ play style for sure. And Trey Murphy had an awful game. Franz didn't get his in one of the games. I feel it, and if it blows out, even better. But in a blowout against Knicks, he still dropped 25 points in 26 minutes. But that's the Knicks, man. They've been bleeding spot up shooting for sure. 3-point shooting. Jamie said I was on the Lori under that night. Nice. I like it.
Sensei Jay's here. He said, what's up, gents? I took Noah Clowney 2.5 free throws this morning. Not sure if it's there anymore.
We'll look at that. It could work, man, because Celtics are fouling, right? Where's the free throws?
Right above your mouse there. Right over blocks.
Gosh.
Right beside field goal attempts. Right over where your turnovers are.
Yeah, you got me all messed up. I'm looking for everything you're calling out.
Sorry.
Holy. Oh, there
you go. Oh, shit. That was tough.
Oh, yeah. Right here. It could definitely work. I don't know why I have a man up.
It's a what? Demon also?
It's a demon. It makes the wall show, brings it to a normal 3x payout. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's anything. Some books have MPJ at 34.5 PRA. His potentials have gone up since Cam Thomas has been out, which is really weird. It's his potential.
Oh, he said, Sensei J wrote it wrong. He said free throw attempts, not makes. Sorry.
Oh, is he a bad free throw shooter?
I don't know.
I don't check.
Oh, must help it a little bit.
0-4?
There you go.
0-4 from the line?
Ouch.
Jesus. The game before that, he went 6-6. Come on, Clowney. Yeah, I'll just search his name. Could work, man. Celtics are fouling.
Might not be there also, he said. It was there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Because it's the same as his free throw made.
That's cool. And then you get a little less payout, but you don't got to hope he makes it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good
all
call
those
out.
green bars.
6-6.
Yeah.
Good call out. Okay. There you go. Look at Walsh. He's ready for you, underrated. Look at that face, man. He's dead. He's dead serious, man. He's not fucking around.
I am Degens with lots of stuff, but
Betting on Jordan Walsh.
Yeah.
To score.
Yeah. I try to keep it a little tighter, but hey, that's just me. To each their own.
I'll tell you. Claxton's been balling, dude. Can you believe this underrated? Like,
No.
Remember he was always an under for.
For sure. That would be like Rudy doing that.
I know.
What's going on? Just no one else there.
Yeah. Essentially, I mean, there's no Cam Johnson anymore. There's no Cam Thomas. Yes, there's MPJ who chucks, but like all those guys being gone or out, it's like
Yeah.
He's definitely getting more looks for sure. And just the ball in his hand more usage, and that's why his assists are up too. Some of the games, he's had like 7 multiple times, 5+ assists multiple times.
I thought I thought Jay-Z being part owner would help the Nets, but it sure hasn't.
Now they're tanking for one of those
One of those
three.
guys. There's some good ones.
One of those three guys, right?
I'm stoked you're looking at it. Yeah, there's some good ones.
Peterson, Boozer, and your Utah boy.
Dabonsta can't shoot as well though. He doesn't seem as he's an athletic freak.
He just seems like a freak. Yeah, freak athlete. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Who do you think goes? It's early in the season, but who do you think goes number one? Boozer, because he's just like overall.
Probably.
He's like NBA. I feel like his body's NBA ready too, right? He's huge for being 18.
Dude.
It's like 6'9", 250.
Yeah, he's the easier one to pick right now. Peterson's hurt too, so it's easier to pick him.
So Nets, you could go to the Nets.
Huh?
They win the lotto. Yeah, man, Porter, I could get down with the under. I hope the Celtics just do their job and win. Or blow them out. Because in blowouts, they're not really getting blown out as much as you would think. I swear they played really well in the first half. I got to look into that. That'd be a fun bet though, because it's not like the Celtics are anything to be scared of here. It's not the same Celtics. Okay, Pistons and Hawks. We got a lot of news waiting on this. I think everyone could come back for the Pistons because they're all upgraded questionable. I think they potentially could have played yesterday, but just sat on the front end of the back-to-back because they played the lowly Pacers.
J-Man says, who do we have locked in so far? Nothing
yet.
Crazy. Yeah.
I got some plays in the later games. I was just going game by game since we had 6 games.
Yes, and
I had some leads though.
This is Props Madness, J-Man. Yep.
I had some Degen bets though from that Celtics game. Quite over 1.5 dunk. Jerome Walsh, super Degen, but just makes sense on paper. 5.5 points. And then I'll add the Clowney. That was a good shout out. The value is there. Attempt. And then MPJ. I was actually considering that too, so I'm down with that. I probably would just do that in a half unit though, just because of his usage and shot volume. Definitely half unit on these. Oh, and then Wendell Carter. I like his first quarter points. If Suggs is out. I'm half unit on that since the first quarter. Yeah, there you go. Jimmy said I might need a bit of help from y'all. Yeah, no problem, man. Whatever you need, shout it out if you're referring to Prop Madness. Pistons Hawks. Yeah, no idea on the Pistons side. It sounds like even Tobias could be back, man, because he's just been ruled out like the night before or the morning of, and he even got upgraded to questionable. So you gotta have everyone back, man. Cade, Tobias, Thompson. And I haven't seen anything about like Jalen Duren being sitting on the back end of back-to-back. So they could have a full squad here. Pistons had the number 2 defense overall in the league. Isn't that crazy? Number 2 behind OKC.
Hey, I was so happy.
Oh, yeah. They're playing. That's why their record is what it is. You have a good defense, you're going to win most of your games, like OKC and Detroit. Pistons are 12-2. When's the last time they started season 12-2?
They're a real deal, bro. It's pretty dope. I like it.
Yep. Blazers are 6-7. Their defense went to shambles after Billups left, and yeah, right when Billups left, their defense went to the can.
Oh well.
Yeah, and they're playing at the Hawks, man. Hawks have been staying alive without Trey. Their defense is significantly improved without Trey. They're a top 5 defense or top 10 defense, which is crazy. But it kind of makes sense with Trey Young out. They had to hide him on defense. Now they don't have to. And they have good perimeter defenders and Dyson and Jalen on the wing. So, and then Porzingis is a good shot blocker in the paint, right? So all these guys back. I don't know. So, I mean, Jalen's not going to have the same usage that he had last night. Probably he was at 25% usage rate. Probably go back down to 20 or so if everyone plays. It's not the best matchup for him. And last year he didn't do that well versus them, and that was with Porzingis not being there. But we don't know the status of Porzingis either, right? So, let's see what the last report on him. Questionable with the knee. He's missed 2 games. Yeah. No idea. Pretty vague report there, man. So that don't really matter because without Porzingis, obviously the front court takes a hit defensively. But yeah, Hawks are pretty decent in everything. Like assists allowed, they're 9th. Overall defensive rating, they're 7th overall. Like I said, they're top 10. They do allow rebounds though. That's about it. Everything else, they pretty much hold it down, man. So it's not a smack. Remember, Hawks were always just like we attack them every slate last year because they ran like the fastest pace. No defense. Gave up a ton of threes. A lot of assists. Not this year. They're falling down to 10th in pace. Now that a lot of that's probably Trey Young being gone.
Daniels and Jalen Johnson, huh?
Yeah. It's a tough spot for Jalen. I mean, the Pistons are really good at holding it down near the rim. A lot of these guys are outside shooters, right? Markkanen, MPJ. And most of Jalen, almost 60% of his scoring is near the rim. And that's where the Pistons play drop coverage a lot. They sag on defense. They try to limit the high efficient shooting, and they force teams to shoot from the outside. So it's a tough spot for him. I wish they didn't foul that much, but I think that's why you could consider Jalen Johnson's 3.5 free throw made. He's averaging, I looked it up, he's averaging about 3.8 made on the season. Pistons are number 2, right? They're number 2. Number 2 in free throw attempts allowed. With the officials, Pat and Danielle Scott. How is she this year on foul calls per game? 40. I feel like every official has Scott in their name, bro. I swear. Like, look at this. 8 results.
That's weird.
Look at that. All Scotts.
That is weird. Sensei J says, I hope Pistons keep a decent role for Jenkins when Cade comes back.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Or, I mean, he could be an amazing trade piece. Like, I feel like him and AJ Mitchell probably like some of the bigger trade pieces right now for, when they get to the trade deadline. Because I don't see OKC needing AJ in a bigger role when J-Dub comes back. And then obviously the Pistons, when they get to playoffs, they don't need Jenkins because Cade will play big playoff minutes. You don't need that backup point guard. So I would definitely use him as a trade piece. Pat is top 14 in fouls, and that's when he's a crew chief, which he is today. So that's good. I mean, if he's aggressive and he's getting offensive rebounds and trying to put it back, I can see him getting fouled. The Pistons, or I took Matherin's free throw made yesterday and went over that, and I mean, I think like every Pacer had a shit ton of free throws. Look at Siakam, 10 of 12 free throw shooting. Isaiah Jackson even had 4 of 6. Nembhard 6 of 6. Jarris Walker 3 of 5. 45 free throw attempts. Duran was 7 of 11. That 3.5 free throw we found yesterday, that was a gem, bro. He doubled it. He doubled the line. Yeah, I mean, Siakam is the same way, like Jalen Johnson, right? He's going to attack the basket, try to score near the rim a lot, or in the paint, and that's Jalen, right? 60% near the rim. I'll write that down. I think it's worth a shot, man. Just do the matchup. Catching Detroit on a back-to-back, although they might have some fresh bodies out there. Maybe they're a little bit lazy and foul more so. Jamie, I just did 8 in rebounds. Clicked on rebounds allowed. I did 8 in 11 and 20. He's been. All right, let's check that out real quick. Ayton. Says, did Ayton 11
of 20?
Not sure what you mean, Jimmy.
Maybe 11 out of 20 games he went over.
No, because he's played 13. Yeah, I'm not sure.
11 out of 20 in his last 5 games, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Nate, are you looking at last year, maybe?
He said, go back to graph, 12. Click on rebounds allowed, number 12.
Yep. Yeah, so the lower the number, like it's the better the opponent is at that particular category. So you want the higher number, the green number, like near 30 for that. So
green good, red bad, yellow okay. Slow down.
Yep. Okay.
I like how they do that with the colors too.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jalen's free throw made, I'm down with. Even better, Porzingis is out too. Dyson Daniels has been a steady under for his points. This dude is just not shooting. I don't know what's going on, man. I also don't mind his assist under at 5.5. Ooh, look at the juice on that. -160, -147. It was on PrizePicks. I wrote it down. Is it still there? I'm sure it's a goblin now.
My ears just perked up when I heard under assists.
It's gone. Yep. I made the line.
Something to shoot for, though. I mean, look for it.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's gone. Maybe the points plus assists could be in play. And the reason for that is the Pistons foul so much. They don't allow that many assists. And since they play drop coverage, they don't allow a lot of easy converted buckets near the rim. So that really reduces their playmaking as well.
Are you telling me that I could alt Daniels to 6.5 and feel pretty confident he's not getting 7 assists?
I mean, so here's the thing. Like, last game he had 14 potentials and 12 assists converted. Game for that he had 5. His potentials are kind of like all over the place. But based on the matchup, like the Pistons allowed the least assists near the rim, and 46% of Dyson's assists are near the rim.
Gotcha.
But he could definitely do it, man. So I wouldn't. I don't even think it's worth alting up. It was just the value at 5.5. I feel like.
Okay.
There was so much juice coming, so I would just leave it alone. But maybe the PA. I don't know why his PA it opened at 17.5. Why did it went up to 18.5? It's kind of weird.
Just because he did.
Like no one's clearing this. He didn't score though. 11 points. Yeah.
What's up, Christian? He said, "What you think about LeBron?" I was going to ask you that. Too.
I have no idea. I have no idea,
know.
Man. How many minutes is he going to play? 20?
Yeah.
24? Is he going to play like 6-minute quarters?
Yeah.
No idea. I think to answer that with that much unknown and volatility, I'm staying away from him. I like to bet on things that have as much certainty as possible.
You get
how about you, underrated?
Yeah, you get a sound effect for that. Your favorite sound effect, in fact. Yes.
What is it?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
Horns?
You don't hear the sound of it. Yeah, it was the horns. Yeah, man, number one rule. If you don't know and you don't feel super confident, no need to put money on it. Gotta just stay away.
Now, if Porzingis is in, not only I might consider Jalen's under here, man. Just based on the matchup. Because all his points are coming near the rim.
Christian said, I took his over 15 points. LMAO, I'm probably cooked. Never know.
I mean, it's LeBron. I think he'll come out aggressive when hit his shots from the home crowd. He can get it in the first half. If his 3 ball is landing, I hope it hits for you, man. I mean, this is like the longest I feel like LeBron's been out to start a season ever. I mean, he's gonna be hungry. Can't imagine he's gonna shoot. Hopefully Redick like front loads his minutes so when he's like more fresh and get all his scoring done early on. Where were we? Oh yeah, I might consider Jalen's under Porzingis plays, under points, and then but if Porzingis doesn't play, I definitely like his 3.5 free throw made. He's averaging almost 4 in the season, and going against a team that fouls second most. NAW, I consider his assists under, but it's massive juice on the 3.5, so it's not worth it. Dyson, same thing with him, man. All his scoring's near the rim, and he's not shooting. So I could take a stab at the 12.5. His first half unders have been money. He definitely is not shooting in the first half. Things can always change game to game, man. Nothing's forever. 5.5. That's so low. Look at this. Just not shooting. He had 2 points in the first half against the Suns, and then had 9 points in the second half. But his line has always been like either 7.5 or 6.5 for the first half. But now it's down to 5.5. So it's just 3 buckets, man. That kind of makes me a little bit nervous. Or it's like a 3-pointer and 1, you know? Like, and yeah, maybe the full game 12.5. But he's due for a bounce back at any time, man. You just, I guess, keep riding the wagon until the wheels fall off. Yeah, wait and see on the Pistons. We need all the news, man. Wow. So Cade opened at 41.5 PRA. Now he's all the way down to 39.5. I don't know if that's the public driving that down, or it's the bookies knowing something about his minutes. Like, if he does play, is he not going to play the full minutes? Maybe they're going to ease him back in, knowing they have Jenkins, right, to
Makes sense.
play more minutes now.
They want that over money.
Yeah, bookies must know something here, guys. Because he
Jermaine-
opened at 41.5.
Jermaine says, what about RA for Daniels?
I'm not messing with it. It's a bad matchup.
Okay.
Pistons are allowing the least assists, running an average pace, and their average on rebounds low. But if you're saying for the under, possibly, yeah. Yeah. It's massive juice, though, on the under 11.5. And I'm sure it's 11 flat on other sites, like PrizePicks, and then Underdog, you probably got some multiplier on the under. I would just do the PRA then, right? 23.5. If you're talking about under here. But that might bump up to 24.5. What does PrizePicks have at 24.5? No. Wow, his PA just went to 18.5. Why is he bumping up? I might have to consider that, man. It's split right now in the books. I might have to consider that. Yeah, Zari's 11. J-Man, they're betting his overs and it went down. Either or, just wanted your lean. Yeah. If anything, I'll probably stay away from the RA because you just get fluky with the rebounding. But the PA would make sense because he's not shooting, and then he's going against a team that allows the least assists. Look at Nembhard. Nembhard only had 4 assists, right? And he's been diming. Siakam only had 1. That's low for Siakam. There's not one because they're fouling so much, and when you foul, a shooting foul, obviously it's not going to count as assists. It's not like international ball, like in Aussie or Euro, where it would count as assists, but not in NBA. So if you're fouling that much and guys are getting to the free throw line, that's going to really decrease the assist potential for sure. Might not think it, but you got a team taking 45 free throws, man. Think about how many trips to the line, how many potential assists that could have been. It's weird, though. I don't know why his lines are going up. I don't know why. Because there's no Porzingis news either. A lot of his assists go to Porzingis, too. So, if Porzingis is out, I think it's even better for his assists under. Okay. Wait and see on the Detroit guys. It's really sketchy how the line movement on Cade. So bookies must know something. I'll look around for reports later on his minutes, but he's another unknown. So probably another one to stay away from. Jalen, like I said, if Porzingis plays, not the best matchup, and he's on a back-to-back. I don't like to attack bigs on back-to-backs, but I think he's been okay on back-to-backs. Oh, not this one. Tough matchup against the Cavs, though. But he had 8 points, 21 minutes. And then, is that his only back-to-back this season? So he's only had one back-to-back this season. Let's look at last year real quick. Clears PRA on 2 of the games on the back-to-back. But his lines are so high now from what it was last year. Like, he lived in like the 15 range, right? Well, he averaged 12 points last year. So if we put him down to his normal like 12 and a half points, still only 6 out of 14 games, 42% hit rate on the back-to-back. Yeah, I don't mess with overs on bigs on back-to-backs. I don't know if I want to take it under on him either until I get all the news in. If Tobias is playing, Isaiah Stewart's playing, like if the whole team's playing, that changes things. But I definitely want Porzingis out there with the length, 7-footer, help out on the shot blocking on that. Next game, Grizzlies and Spurs. This one's definitely the one of interest. I feel like an entire slate because all the guys that are out for the Spurs. We got Castle out, Wemby out. And then, yeah, Harper remains out too. So that frees up everything for Fox, man. Took his points last game against the Kings. Little revenge spot there. Went off. I want to look at his usage rate in that game. Almost a 28% usage rate. That's really good. And then what was Vassell's? 21. Barnes, 19. Keldon, 20. Just kind of split amongst them all. Detroit's bad on back-to-back. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Maybe that's why they're trying to rest guys on either end. And that's why they rested them on the front end last night. Yeah, you're going to have fresher legs out there and Thompson, especially Tobias, and then obviously Cade. So maybe there's some unders on the guys that played last night that we had. Okay. Fox, you got to like the scoring potential here, right? Memphis is pretty much bad at everything defensively. And look at all the guys just like Fox here. Cade dropped 33, D-Book 32, Brunson 32, SGA 35. 11 out of 15 guys got their points. Same position. Similar position, I should say. But also his playmaking was crazy in that Kings game, man. He only had 14 potentials, but they were all real. I watched the game, real high conversion assists. Like he had 3 assists in a row to Luke Cornett on this one pick and roll action, and it just worked every single time. So they just kept doing it. It was just like a bang, bang, bang play 3 times in a row. Yeah, he was diamond all around the court. I mean, he was hitting Julian in the corners for threes. He was hitting Keldon transition, and then, like I said, Luke Cornett. So he was even diamond with Castle playing too. And Castle was a primary distributor before Fox came back. So 8.5 though, I would never play De'Aaron Fox at an 8.5 assist line because we know Fox. He can just turn it on and just go score mode whenever he wants. 8.5, that's like Harden level, like guys that are, you're going to want close to 20 potential assists, and I doubt he has that. Last 2 games, 14 potentials. Castle left after 16 minutes in this game. So could it get up to 20? Maybe, but knowing Fox and how much he likes to shoot as well, I don't know. But I do like his potential to rack up the assists. So maybe the PA. He's not really known for his rebounding, but maybe the PA, depending on the line. 34.5 could work. Fox last 6 head-to-head, he hasn't had more than 24 points. Head-to-head versus Memphis? Oh yeah, but totally different teams now, right? Some of these games he was on the Kings. This game on March 1st was the only game where he was on the Spurs. Memphis is a totally different team then. Right? I mean, they got just Triple J and Edie and Santi. I don't know. Oh yeah, Big Zach's back under it. There you go. Your boy.
Oh man, the zombie. The zombie king.
I'm thinking the PA, man, like something PA, like whether it's altered or take the 30, if we can get it at 34.5. That way we just cover both scenarios. Like there could be a scenario where he just goes score mode. There could be a scenario where he's just diamond. And if that's the case, then I'd want access to both of them. And PA would make the most sense. I feel like because I don't want to rely on his rebounding. How's Memphis versus point guards rebounding? Memphis is not allowing them any assist to point guards. That's the only concerning thing, man. They are third least assists allowed to point guards, but they're allowing the most points to point guards. Maybe it's points. It's scary though, J-Man said. Oh, how high his line is, man? Yeah. I feel you, but last two games, 20, 22 shots. If we can get 20 plus shots out of Fox, I feel pretty good about his chances getting there. I mean, if you're scared about his points, you can alt it down, right? Just eat the juice. I just like a lot of people. It looks like they're playing the 19.5. Makes total sense. He gets stocks too, right? So you could consider the fantasy. Let's see. I looked. There wasn't much data because there's not much minutes on the court with all these guys out. I dated it back to last year. I took out Chris Paul. I took out Castle. I took out Wemby, Trey Jones, and Blake Wesley. And I looked at fantasy point per minute. The problem is Fox only has 43 minutes on the court for the Spurs with all those guys out. So in that 43 minutes, he was averaging 1.72 fantasy points per minute. That is pretty crazy. But you got to take it with a grain of salt because it's only 43 minutes court time. But I think realistically, if you put him at probably around, definitely over 1, probably around 1.1 to 1.2 would be like the more realistic. And if that's the case, then we would need like 36 minutes from him? 37 minutes? Let's see, 1.15. 41. Yeah. That's right there, man. That fantasy line is super accurate. While we're on the Spurs, what are your thoughts on Keldon Johnson's rebounds? So, yeah, that's a good call out. I'm not a big rebounding guy. I don't play rebounds that much. I think they're volatile, but this one makes sense. If you look at the total rebound percentage, those guys out, Keldon's rebound percentage definitely goes up relative to like the centers, obviously, like that were on the team, especially last year. He definitely takes a bump in rebounds. Because obviously Castle, Wemby, taking a lot of rebounding off the court. And he had 16 rebound chances. That's like what a center gets. And he had that in just 23 minutes. Now, can we get his minutes up? That'd be nice, right? 5.5, massive juice on me over. But it makes sense. It's just, I hope he can just play a little bit more minutes than what he's been playing with all these guys out. Like game 2 games ago with Castle playing and no Wemby, he only played 19 minutes. But then Castle went down in that game against the Kings, and it looks like he picked up a little bit more minutes, 23. Maybe that's because Castle went down. I'm hoping that would be the case. So, yeah. Jamie said maybe it's him versus Memphis thing. You think he doesn't like Memphis? At least it's in San Antonio. It's not like a weird thing about playing in the Memphis arena. Yeah, the Keldon rebounds make sense, man. So on, too. I always called him the Wemby killer. He would, whenever Wemby would have a bad rebounding game or a bad just fantasy game overall, it was when Sohan last year would just like have a fake big game. The thing with Sohan is like he's not playing big minutes either. Minutes went up from 13 to 22 though last game. But he was the kind of guy like whenever Wemby was out, I would play his RA or something similar or PRA. But I just don't trust his minutes and his lines. I'm sure juiced with all these guys out. Yeah, it's 15 and a half. I think it's been like 13 and a half, 12 and a half. Let's just look at games without Wemby last year. The problem here is like you have Chris Paul on the court and you have Castle on the court, so it's not really accurate. It's rebounding. Yeah, he's just not getting the minutes. Yeah, his minutes are capped. Are you talking about Keldon or Sohan or both? Seems like both their minutes are capped. I don't know, man. Julian's been chucking threes lately, though. 7, 9 3-point attempts since Wemby's been gone. So, yeah. This dude just chucks threes. But I don't want to rely on a 3-point shooter to make their shots. And I definitely don't want to get under because Memphis, they definitely allow 3-pointers. So, yeah, Keldon rebounds. I think Fox points and assists make sense. Vassell shot volume should go up as well. I mean, he's just competing with Fox now. I also looked at the assist rate too when all those guys out. But again, very small sample size. Fox 56% assist rate. It's insane. So on 32%. Again, this is like just 40 minutes though. Vassell, 73 minutes on the court with all those guys off. Only a 9% assist rate. So he's like, he's just shooting, man. That's all he's doing. He's just shooting. So I don't mess anything assist-wise with him whatsoever. Like, I'm used to play his RA because he used to get rebounds. 8.5 just seems steep, man. Doesn't it seem high? I don't know. I mean, you get fallen to some boards and rebounds, or it's rebounds and assists, but it feels high, man. Harrison Barnes 3's looking good, yeah. I don't play Harrison Barnes. I got history with him as a Warriors fan, man, but if you feel it, definitely makes sense. Yeah. I want to look at first half Fox. They're only giving us his fantasy. That's weak, and it's juice too. If you add that up, it's 44 fantasy. It's terrible. Yeah, I'll probably split up exposure to Vassell and Fox here. Over PA and points. And then Vassell, I'll just do straight up points, bro. Like, that's all he's doing. And I wouldn't play them the same card. But if you wanted positive correlation, maybe you do Fox like alt assists and pair it with Vassell points. I can't do Fox 8.5. That's crazy, man. I feel pretty good if you get Fox at like 6.5 to 5.5 alt. Pair that with Vassell points, an SGP or something like that. I feel like it's a good spot for Vassell here. Last year, you did pretty good against him, except one game. He shot 5 of 15. And there will be minutes on the court. They'll probably stagger Vassell and Fox, too. There will be minutes on the court where they're not playing alongside each other. And we can look on Sunday if they did that, too, once Castle went down. Let's see. I have to go back to Popcorn Machine because that more funds is broken. Yeah, definitely in the second quarter, Vassell gets a lot of minutes with Fox off. There's a brief period in the third quarter and fourth quarter as well. So it looks like they're pretty much splitting Fox up where he plays the beginning of a quarter and end of a quarter for every quarter. If they keep that the same, then Vassell will play the middle of each quarter with that Fox on the bench. So that's good for Vassell. And then Fox gets the start of the second quarter, the start of the fourth quarter with Vassell on the bench. So it looks like Fox gets about 7 minutes with no Vassell. But it looks like Vassell gets more minutes with Fox on the bench. If this rotation holds up, we'll see. It looks like Vassell gets more minutes on the just him on the court. Luke Cornett is interesting, man. I know it sounds gross, but watching that Kings game, maybe it's just because it's the Kings and they're just terrible overall. But he was involved, man. And him and Fox have a good connection already. But Edie's back. It's a big body in the paint. Because all his points are near the rim. So maybe Edie gives him problems. I don't know. How did he look his first game back? I missed it. 13 points against the Cavs. Not bad. Not bad. Now, the Spurs have been top 5 near the rim defense, but that's because of Wemby, right? There's no Wemby.
Ayo's here.
What up, Ayo?
He missed his Pistons spot, but better late than never. Ayo.
Shout out what you got. Shout out what you got. Ayo,
Hi,
for
Ayo.
your Pistons.
He said Pistons 10 in a row. Let's fuck. Let's fuck, Ayo? Damn, I'm trying to get us canceled.
Damn,
Ayo. Good thing your Degen United has won.
dude. The Spurs. I mean, Spurs lost. They're down their 2 best defenders, Wemby and Castle. Like Castle is the best on-ball defender, guard defender, perimeter defender. Wemby holds it down, obviously in the paint, mid-range. So Memphis can put up points here, man. Memphis put up points here. I mean, what's the spread? Is it close? Yeah, 5.5 is not too bad. But who can you trust from Memphis? Cedric, rookie's been balling at times. Has a pretty consistent floor. Has Vince's minutes gone back up? Playing mid-20s. I don't really trust anyone here, man. Jaren Jackson's been awful this season. He finally had a good game against the Cavs. He broke 20 points. His first time.
Ayo says coward over 1.5 turnovers. Degen, Ayo. He comes right in with the Degen bet right off the bat.
What about Big Zach, man?
What about him? Under?
I mean, there's no Wemby. He's going against Kelly Olynyk and Luke Cornett.
Yeah, hey. Little taco fall style.
Played 25 minutes.
Ayo said Coward's gone over his turnovers 3 straight games. It's not Degen. Any turnover bet's Degen, Ayo. Any turnover bet is Degen. That's okay. We're all Degens united as one. Ayo says Big Zach, crying out laughing.
11.5 points is high, though, just for a second game back. But I guess there's no jaw. And what happened to Jock? How many minutes is he playing now? 19? Remember, like, Edie all last year, man, he, like, sat around 9.5, 10.5 points? Yeah, because he averaged 9.2 points. So he was always, like, a 9.5, 10.5 point line. 11.5. Can't do it. I'd have to ult him. Rebounds. Yeah, Spurs are like top in every rebound category, but again, that's with Castle and Wemby playing, so. Okay. Memphis. Wanted to look. Their offensive rebound. They're average. Okay. Yeah. I'll let underrated play Edie. I nothing's standing out on the Grizz for me, man.
I'm not playing.
It's just hard to say. We're seeing the Spurs team only really except for some of last game, but really for the first time without Castle and Wemby. Because last year, I'm pretty sure either one of them were on the court.
Heard that slicer back there? That was from playing Edie.
Yep. Yeah, there was not a game last year where both of them were out. So there's a lot of unknowns for them defensively, how they're going to be. But the bookies seem to think they're not going to be that great because I guarantee you if Wemby and Castle were playing, that spread would be well over 10 points, not 5.5. I need to write down Keldon rebound, right? I was actually looking at it too. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. 29. Okay. I mean, that would be a decent SGP, like, in the books. If you did the sell for, like, I feel like 14.5 feels better because so many games he lands on 16 or 15, right? And then you do Fox for 5.5 for 6+ assists. And then did Keldon for 6+, or do Keldon for like 5 or 4+ rebounds. And you just ult him because you get the SGP stack value. You definitely get plus money for that, right? So could do that, whatever book you're in. Kind of like it. All right. I'll write that down. SGP stack. Spurs stack. We'll do Fox, 6+ assists. So 15+ points. And Sohan or Keldon for 5+ rebound. Under, if you can see what that gets you, that'd be awesome, man. Like what
I can't see I can't see the screen all the way. There you go. Fox 6 assists, Vassell 15 points, Keldon 5 rebounds. on
Any
Flippy?
site, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try
Or
to
Onyx.
use yeah, Onyx is probably better odds. I need to check the difference, but yeah. All right, cool. Let's
Thanks,
see.
dude. I just
Mhm.
that way I can write down what that equals.
Yep.
Um. Oh wait, they give odd lines on here. Is that what they're doing on Prop Madness?
I hope. That
Because I
would be the
altered down to 14.5 and it showed what it equals.
says minus
I don't know.
245 on
FanDuel.
FanDuel. That would be crazy. That would be so sick. What's the best site to find, 5+ rebounds for
The
Keldon,
best
for
alt.
example?
Yeah, price shopping. Yep.
They need to do that. I don't know why they don't. If they don't.
Yeah, it feels pretty solid. I mean, the Fox and Keldon feel really solid. Vassell, he could just shooters can have an off night and he could shoot 4-16, not get there, but
You just want to take Keldon down to 5.5? I mean 4.5? It's only one less.
we can do 4. We can do 4.
They're not even letting me alt on Onyx.
I mean, like last year without Wemby,
Weird.
oh yeah, the 4 is better. He
Yeah.
had a 90% hit rate at 4 without Wemby. Yeah. Okay. Sorry I spent so much time on that one. Let underrated find that. Jazz, Lakers. I'm not touching anything Lakers because I have no idea what LeBron's going to do, how many minutes he's going to play. It just all seems volatile, man. They probably try to get him going in the first quarter, though. See if you want to degen out some first quarter under points here. Austin Reeves, maybe? Under 5.5 feels pretty good. I just feel like LeBron's going to, especially if he makes his first or second shot, he's just going to keep going until he checks out in that first quarter stint. I could be wrong. LeBron can just come out diamond. Problem is, it's a great matchup for AR-15 from the 3 ball. Jazz bleed the threes. Really good hit rate from all the players like him. But that's why it's just the first quarter. Do we have? Oh, they're only offering is Goblin. Weak.
Weak sauce. Vassell 14.5 points, Fox 5.5 assists, Keldon 3.5 rebounds on Fliff minus 125. Onyx isn't letting me
Nice.
for some reason. But
That's weird.
you
Because
know,
it'd be much better value.
Vassell is the one giving us the value. He's at minus 2 something. The other two are down there at like minus 700 for the Fox and the Keldons.
So maybe we just play around with those numbers. You put Keldon at 5. Fox at
And
7.
take Vassell out.
Or move Vassell down. He would be like the only worrisome one if he's just shooting bad. Maybe
Right.
I don't know what the different line odds are because I can't see it, but
11.5.
12 points.
11.5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Minus 460. That's not too terrible.
that's better, much
Okay.
better from what we looked at.
Okay. We'll leave Keldon at 4 rebounds and maybe put Fox assists up 1. How's that feel? Will they allow that? Oh, they don't have 6.5. Thanks. Of course. They don't have Keldon 5 rebounds either. Of course. So, yeah. Minus
Will Onyx
195.
have it later?
I don't know. They usually do, but I don't know why it's not here. I see for some reason they have, you can alt the PRA, you can alt the PA, you can alt the PR, but you can't alt the... Oh, I see here. Maybe I'm tripping. Rebounds. Never mind, I'm tripping. You can. Let me get back to this. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me try it again. I'll tell you the numbers on Onyx.
Okay. J. Cole, book play day? I mean, just for this game, because I don't really like anything on Memphis side, man. To do it like a stack like on Underdog or PrizePicks. So I would just do like a SGP stacking Spurs props. And just looking through the data, like Keldon's probably the best rebounding option at his line. Vassell, obviously, there's his scoring potential. I was Fox too, but also like Fox for his playmaking too. So could even throw in Fox ultimate points in here too, 19 at points. But I don't like stacking two players from the same team for their points, even though they probably both can get there at the alt lines. Both these teams bleed threes. This game could be a 3-point shootout.
So the difference here is, I did it on Onyx here. So it's, if you put Vassell down to 12 points or 11.5, you get minus 165 with those same three. And it's minus 195 on flip. So it's a huge difference. But
Nice.
do you want to take one of them down one or up? I'm sorry, one maybe, like the Fox to 7 or the Keldon to 5. Probably I don't know. What do you think? Because right now I have Fox 6. What's that?
Probably Fox to 7 because he's been consistently getting 14 potentials, and 7 would still meet that mark, you know?
Yeah, okay. That'll probably give us a good number there. So if we put Fox to 6.5 or 7 plus, you get minus 125. Perfect. So basically, on Fliff, we're moving Vassell down 3 points, and we're moving Fox up 1 assist.
Uh-huh.
And we're saving 70 cents. So basically minus 125 again. So you're trading, basically you're trading a Fox assist for 3 points. 3 Vassell points. And you're getting the same number there. So whichever one
that can
you like
matter.
best. Yeah, it's probably... Yeah. So you could do that. That gives you minus 125 on DK or Onyx. What you got
not on Fliff?
Fliff's doesn't even let you do Fox 7 assists.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is DK?
Yeah.
Onyx. Okay. There you go. If you guys want to roll with us on that, you can play around different combinations, whatever you feel more confident in. Fox to get 7, or Vassell to get 12, or Vassell to get 15 and Fox to get 6. Yeah, these teams bleed threes, man. Keontae George? Heavy juice on him to go under 2.5. Yet his points, some books have slight juice on the over. How you guys feel? Yeah, the Lakers aren't fouling that much. This thing, Keontae's been getting to the free throw line. Markkanen's line's way too high for me. I can't play him. Good matchup though for him. Can't do it, man. Ace probably gonna get in early foul trouble again versus LeBron, Luka, and AR-15 foul magnets out there. Free throw merches. So I don't trust taking any of his lines if he's gonna rack up the fouls. Lakers have been pretty good on pick and roll defense against bigs. I don't know. Nothing looks good Utah Jazz wise, guys. What do you think? Nothing's standing out to me. I mean, it would be Keontae for his outside shooting, but we lose out on the free throw possibility. Um, if the Lakers don't foul that much like they have been. How you do versus them last year? Okay. I don't know. And then, like I said, with LeBron, no idea how many minutes he's going to play, and that's going to impact everyone on the Lakers. So it's probably best to stay away from them, to be honest, man. Maybe a fun thing would be to mess with some first quarter unders. You think LeBron's going to come out chucking for the first 5 minutes or so? I bet it'll play like a 5 to 7, probably 5-6 minute stint first quarter. And if he's chucking, that'll affect him. Or he comes out and he's like old LeBron, where he's just diamond and setting up others open shots. Yeah, hard to say, man. Knowing him, he'll probably just come out shooting threes from the start. So this first quarter probably is so degen at 3.5, because I can just see him being lazy, coming out of the start and just trying to hit threes, and essentially need him to hit 2 threes in a 5-minute run, probably. If I had to guess, on a minute limit, most coaches will do like 6-minute quarters, 6 to 7 minute quarter per quarter. Probably for him, 6-minute quarters, and they'll probably play 24 minutes. Would be my guess. But you never know with these coaches, man. Especially Redick, I don't know. Maybe for fun, if you want to take the 2.5 and hope he hits his first 3. Right? Too many unknowns to bet on in my opinion. So I'm staying away, guys. Last game. Suns and Blazers. I can't stand the Suns here, man. But Gillespie's kind of interesting. So he didn't start last game. It was done, but Gillespie ended up closing over Dunn, which I think matters more. Not who starts, but who closes. And where are you? Oh, here we go. So Gillespie played the last 7 minutes and checked in for Dunn, and yeah, Dunn went to the bench. So he played with Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker, and Mark Williams for the last 7 minutes. Blazers defense has not been good lately. And another thing is the Blazers running the second fastest pace, so it makes me like RA props for that, because you get more rebound opportunity, and then you get more plays, more shot opportunity on the other side, so it's more assist potential. He had 15 against the Hawks. He had 12 rebound chances, only 7 potentials, and he converted on all 7 of them. That's the only concerning thing. Pacers don't give out that many assists, so it makes sense that he only had 1 assist on 7 potential. So he's averaging about 7 potentials per game. I think 4.5 assists is too high, especially with that juice. But the rebounding has been there. Let's look versus like guards in general, how Portland's doing. I definitely don't trust him for his scoring because of Devin Booker and how much usage he has, right? So I feel like I'd want to go the RA route. 9.5 is way too high, I feel like, though. I want to like 7.5, 8.5. Consider it. What is it on PrizePicks? 9 flat. Probably take it down to 7.5. Feel okay about that. Because this is only a 2.5 point spread. 236 total. Healthy
J.
total,
Cole,
healthy spread.
sorry. J. Cole says, do you mind backtracking? What are you trying to do, J. Cole? What are you trying to do to us over here? I'm so happy he changed his name. I don't care what he does.
There you go, bro. Okay. Sorry, let me finish this up because it's getting late. Yeah, Gillespie might mess with this alt RA. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then D-Book. Good spot for him, man. Blazers foul a lot. They're bad at pick and roll ball hitter defense. Bad at transition. Everyone's getting their points, but these lines are so high. 20.5 points. I can't do it. It's way too high. Maybe Jacobs. Maybe Jacob Vassell at 16. Like maybe just do Fox all points and all the assists instead. Like 16 it's only like a 1 point difference from the 17.5. And just looking at his hit rate, felt better at either 12 to 14.
AO says J. Cole is our brother. J. Cole is a fellow
Yes, sir.
Degen. Yes. Sensei J. Godwin, points and rebounds, 12.5. Godwin. Goodwin, sorry. Thinking football.
12.5?
Yeah.
He's a good rebounding guard, man, for sure. He's a solid rebounder. He hustles hard. How many minutes is he playing, though? 22? 23? Are his minutes front-loaded? I'm glad you brought him up. Is he playing more in the first half as a bench player? He actually closed. I don't mind it. The points are a little scary. His shooting can be... like, he's been hitting his threes the last 3 games, and that's why he's getting his points. Most of his scoring is from spot up, too, and Blazers have been pretty good at that. Wow, the Blazers are number 1 on 3 points. 3-pointers? Wow. That's kind of scary. They allow the second least 3-point attempt. And they're allowing, like, the least 3-point made? Top 5. Opponent 3-point percentage? Yeah, second least 3-point attempts. So you got to just get his points in transition, which you can do. It could work though, man. Could work. Two and a half rebounds feels pretty good too. Is it a parlay filler?
Any Luka Love at over 7.5 rebounds. And then Ayo said maybe Braun eats into Luka's boards. Super pause, Ayo.
He could, but I mean, we saw LeBron. His rebounds was over his last few years has been so weird all over the place. Some games he doesn't like rebound at all. Utah. How's their rebounding? Average. How about the guards? Not that much. Bottom 10. I don't know. I'm lukewarm on it. I can't call it, man. So I'm not gonna put any bad information out there. I'm gonna say, I'm not sure. J-Main. Keontae George under rebounds is interesting though. Just looking at the Lakers allowing at least rebounds to guards. It's interesting. And they're 4th overall in rebounds allowed. Could be interesting. What about Jay Collar? What's his? Okay. Back to the Suns. Yeah, Goodwin. I like the secondary pieces. I like Goodwin. I'm with you on that. I've always backed him. Remember when he was on Memphis, we were eating off his rebound prop. I don't know if Underrated remembers that, but dude had like 10 rebounds.
No, I remember.
10 rebounds?
Right when he said his name, I remembered it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a tryhard. He works hard in the glass, man. So, yeah, I like attaching it to the points. You don't have to rely just solely on rebound. But on PrizePicks, are they offering it at 4 flat?
Ayo
They're not even offering the regular lines.
Ayo said Sharp and ballin'.
Sharp?
Yeah.
We'll look at him, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, Sensei has some Portland. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Portland likes, for me, Denny points, assists. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about him hitting his threes, play like in your PrizePicks like a 3.5. Feel sorry? I swear about the 3-point shooting, but hopefully he stays getting 20 plus minutes too. Can we go under Nick Richard?
You know you want to.
14, 15 minutes. It's a terrible matchup for him. PR 8.5. Is that too low? Is that too degening, guys? I might do it. I don't know.
I use the word degen and nerfy similarly.
Yeah. I would say if you can find his 4.5 points, I might be game. Just gotta hope Mark Williams, nothing happens to him. Oh, it's 4 flat on PrizePicks. Oh, his PR is bumped on PrizePicks to 9. All right. I might write that in the degen section. I don't know, guys. Oh no, not big Nick.
Oh my gosh, we're getting taken off YouTube again.
No, that was an honest grammatical error.
Hey, you hear that, YouTube?
All right.
You bot. We gotta make it one more month. If we make it one more month, we won't get kicked off. We just got no strikes for the next month. It won't be good. And you can go all the dick cock jokes you want after that. Just not today.
All right. Mark Williams has been doing absolutely nothing, by the way. But yeah, okay. Portland side, Sharp. Fallen, huh?
Yay! Fear nothing said the
12
magic
of
word.
32. He
Fear
took
nothing.
32 shots.
Fear nothing. You spell Giddy wrong. You can't like him so much and still spell his name wrong. Come on, bro. There's an E in there.
32 shots. That's insane. That's double like what he was taking.
This Giddy joke's gonna last, bro. This is gonna last. I can tell. He keeps it. He keeps it going. This is funny. J. Cole says only for Degens. It's okay. Josh has connections, and Ayo says he also knows Elon. Yeah, Josh does know Elon. So watch out what you say to him. J. Cole says, "Fuck it, just spell it Gidler."
Yeah.
Maybe he spelled it wrong because you said it that one time you don't want to see Giddy's name written anymore. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'll just take the E out." So, I'll basically not spell it saying
I
it.
was just kidding. I was just telling that he missed it that day.
He's back. He spelled it right now. Here we go. We're on it, guys. Let's go. It's a winning day.
There
I
we
can
go.
feel it.
Sharp, man, 24.5 points. That's the highest I've ever seen him, bro. Why did he take so many? Yeah, I know went to overtime, but why did he take so many shots? Oh, Drew Holiday was out. Is Drew out again today?
Jermaine's going extra D-Gen. He says, Nurkic verse 8 and under 9.5 points. 3 of last 4. Fear nothing says just bet money. It's nothing personal. Josh money. He said, we just betting on this money. I think that's what he meant.
Yes, sir. Nurkic for Satan.
That is true, too. You got to keep emotions out of it.
What if you do they have a rival on that?
I don't know.
If you're on
I haven't seen
Jimmy?
Rivals on Underdog in a long time. I didn't even know they did it still.
They're gone.
I don't know. Every time I clicked on it, I wouldn't find anything. So
Let's see. Oh, Rivals are gone.
yeah,
That sucks.
it does. Holiday doubtful.
Those
J
are
Main
fun.
says.
Okay. Dude, Nurk, his usage is so bad.
Nurk
Another
gave
thing
up,
is, like,
bro.
Nurk-
He gave up.
Another reason I like that call is that Nurk relies on offensive putback, right? And Lakers aren't giving up offensive rebounds. They're not. Yeah, they're ninth in putback. That's like how Nurk scores. He's not getting those putbacks. This dude played 38 minutes in overtime, and he had 5 points against the Bulls, who give up the most. I already showed that. The most points near the rim. Number 1, within 6 feet of the rim. They give up the most points to centers. Number 1. And this dude played 38 minutes and only managed 5 points. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget about Nurk.
Fear Nothing has a little parlay for you. Draymond over 5.5 rebounds. Warriors money line. I heard him with the parlay yesterday. The Giddy / Jokic parlay.
I don't know. I can't back my Warriors on the road.
Okay.
They're definitely going to lose one of these road games on a back-to-back. Probably the one tomorrow against the Heat. So, yeah, maybe they win the one today. Your favorite boy Booker over 27 points? 27 definitely feels better than that 29.5. That 29.5 is just too rich for my blood. 27.5 or 27? I can get with. I give it the D-Book alt here in this matchup.
Wolfcado says 8 and under RA. You're getting flooded with questions now. Right when you want to go.
What about we do Nurk? What about his PR under?
You're liking the Snurk under stuff. I like it.
I always forget about him. I always forget that he's even in the fucking league.
For real.
Most of his shit's coming from on offensive glass, and I'm pretty sure the Lakers are stout on that, dude. Yeah, they're ninth least offensive rebounds allowed. What do we think? Do we like the 9.5 under more or the 19.5 PR. I guess it would suck if he got 11 fucking rebounds and 9 points, huh?
Yes, it would.
He's playmaking, so maybe I wouldn't mess with the PRA. All right, I'll think about this one, but I like the Nurk shout out. I might just do both. I might split it up, man. Whenever I'm in doubt like that, like between the two, I'll just get exposure to both.
Fear Nothing says Booker 25, Denny 25. Or Danny 25? I believe Denny. I don't know what that. What's Danny? Who's Danny? D-A-N-I? Or is it Denny?
Denny? Someone as a Wolf as a RA?
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, it makes sense with LeBron back, right? LeBron will eat into the playmaking and rebounding. But, I mean, Aiden's still going to run the pick and roll, right? And that means he could get the ball at the top, set a screen, and dump it to a roller still. Who knows how many minutes LeBron's going to play. Another scary part is that Jazz allowed the most assists in the league.
Denny, okay.
Kind of scares me. But 10.5 seems pretty high, man. Like, he already wasn't rebounding much with Luka, except the last 2 games he was rebounding. But these are 2 favorable rebounding teams, right? Pelicans and Bucks bleed rebounds. But when they face teams that are decent at rebounding, he's not getting the boards, man. It could work. What about just his rebound under? I guess, I mean, he's not getting the assists, but I just worry about being the Jazz. He's just kicking it out to 3-point shooters, and they're draining it. Okay. But trust your gut on that, man. It could work. I mean, it's pretty high. There's massive juice on the under 10.5 too, so the juice worth the squeeze on that one. I hate that Luka's stats are so damn inflated. Yeah, I mean, him and Jokic, right? It's like crazy lines and numbers you got to deal with. Everyone loves Denny this year, huh? I know he's been balling, but I don't know, man. His usage rate is so high this year. That's why. It's kind of like when you get these guys like Cam Johnson on the Nets by himself last year, and he was putting up crazy numbers, points, right? Mikal Bridges, when he was by himself on the Nets, was putting up crazy numbers, and doesn't necessarily mean they're the best player, because when you put them in a different team, they do absolutely nothing. So, yeah, matchup-wise, Suns are average at everything, so I can see it. 25.5, I can't play at that, though. You're saying 25 plus? Maybe. Let's see. 24.5 season, what is he at? 60% hit rate? Rolled it. Sharp is the crazy one to me, man. Like, that's a heck of a jump to 24.5. I feel like he's always been around 18.5 to 21.5 point line. I guess it just really matters that Drew's out, because Drew was taking so many shots. Drew was out last game, and Sharp had a 38% usage rate. It's pretty high, man. Suns are top 10, though, in transition defense, 3 in pick and roll. It's not like a slam dunk matchup, though. But it's just, I mean, you just get there based on sheer volume and usage. Both him and Denny, too, right? So 25 for each. Yep. Yeah, D-Book at 20, 25 would feel really good, but I'm sure odds are not the best. But these games where he didn't get there, that's when Grayson Allen was going absolutely nuclear, right? From three, so yeah, it's a good spot for him, especially with Drew Holiday out too. Like Drew, even at his age, is still elite defender, perimeter defender, guard defender. So yeah, I can get down with D-Book alt. I usually don't back him in, but we'll write D-Book alt points here.
Wolf says, how about Reeves under PRA?
I can get down with that. Only thing is scary is it's the Jazz, bro. I mean, but how much is it nerfed from what it is usually? 33.5?
Man, he has not been getting there, has he?
That was last year.
Oh, LeBron back? Is that
This year.
the reasoning?
Yeah, but who knows? Like I said, we don't have no idea how many minutes LeBron's going to play.
For sure. For sure, we don't know. Pretty funny.
But you could, if he plays 25 minutes, that could definitely affect him. And then also blowout. If the Lakers can get it done at home and LeBron's return spark some energy and they play hard and just run them off the court, then you get less minutes there too, or usage overall. So could work. It's a great matchup for him, 3-point shooting wise, playmaking wise. Let's just look quickly. We've been going hard for a hot minute now on the stream, but games with LeBron and Luka. But this is LeBron playing like normal LeBron, 35 minutes, right? 9 out of 26 games on the PRA. Assists definitely take a hit because LeBron has the ball in his hands so much, and Luka, right? It just sucks that they're playing the team that gives up the most assists, Jazz. So I would not feel good about taking the under against the Jazz for anything assist related for him.
He said,
roll the dice, man.
What about assists? Reeves assists. I'm not sure if he means under or not, though. It's a different person here.
Yeah, I have no idea because of LeBron, man.
Yeah.
Like, is LeBron going to play 20 minutes or is he going to play like 28 minutes? I imagine it's got to be on the low side, right?
Fear Nothing says he's taking his kids to McDonald's. Are you going to post in the Discord when you're done? I would assume yes. Usage plus minutes equals money.
That's the golden ticket, golden rule right there, man. Anything minutes. If you've been doing fantasy basketball,
yeah, dude,
for years, like I did in the past, like that's the golden rule.
Minutes.
So, don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, I mean, I guess the only defense I'm really scared of right now in the NBA currently is OKC. They've just been shutting down fucking everyone and just blowing them out, so less minutes. But outside of them, not scared of anyone really defensively, right? So if you're getting the usage and the minutes are there, definitely increases the odds, man, for sure. So yeah, but they're really making you choose between Denny and Sharp at those lines. I doubt both of them get there. They did last game, but it went to overtime. They did against the Pelicans. I just think the chances of both of them getting there are pretty low, so I feel like you got to choose. Maybe split them up, 2 separate slips, if you like them, this matchup. But I haven't really been attacking the Suns. I mean, they're so average on everything, and they're running a really slow pace because D-Book holds the ball so much, and they run a lot of half-court offense, so they're like bottom 8 in pace. Not ideal for when you're attacking them with points because it's less shots going up, right, from the other side. But at least the Blazers are running hopefully they dictate the pace because they're running second fastest pace in the league. So let's hope that Suns pick up the pace here with that. Yeah, I think I might. So did I write down Goodwin? I like the idea of going in fast-paced Blazers. I like the idea of doing the 3.5 rebound or 12.5 PR, and then maybe consider Gillespie for Zare. Also, 7.5. Feel probably better than that. I think so. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? Discord bot Dixie. I gotta get my kids McDonald's. Yeah. For sure. For nothing. Okay. All right, underrated. I'll catch you in Discord, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm sure it's I hope it's another small size slate.
No, it's not. We'll start tomorrow at
No, it's
9:30. 9:30 a.m. tomorrow.
8's good. That's just 8, right? One.
Today was 6. Today was 6 games, and we were on for 2 hours. So tomorrow's 8, 9 games. That means 3-hour stream tomorrow. We'll start at 11. 10:30? You tell me. Whenever we have time, we'll be here. Sometime tomorrow.
Sometime tomorrow. I'm down. Porzingis is out. Thank you for that, J-Main. Porzingis out. Richards are out. Congo in. All right, before we go, quickly check because he's missed some games. Zachary. Oh, we don't have the props. How does that affect? I'm kind of worried about Dyson's unders now. 6 and 8 points. 4 and 1 assist. I think Porzingis being out, if anything, hurts Dyson's assist potential. But shot volume wise, could go up a little bit with Zachary being out. Yeah, so okay. Any other news that came in? Where are you? Twitter, I have too many tabs open. Everything's for tomorrow. Suggs still game time decision. Okay. So we got all that news. So we're just really all we're waiting on is the Jalen Suggs news and then all the Pistons news. That's pretty much it. So it makes it an easy slate, man. Pretty easy.
I got one last question before you go. Isaiah Collier, is he going to hit a 3 today? That's my personal question to you. I don't want him to hit a 3, but do you think he will?
Let's look at his shot volume because it's a good matchup for threes.
Okay.
Lakers they're up there.
So pass on him. He might get lucky and get
No,
one.
I mean they're like in the top 10. It's just a lot of teams just chuck threes against them.
He's not a guy though. He's not a 3 guy. I wonder if that makes that big of a difference, right? I never knew that.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
His shot volume is bad. It's bad. So like,
yeah.
If he hits one, you're fucked.
No. I'd like him to hit 0, but if he hits one, I'm okay.
But this is a head-to-head, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would say yeah. Yeah.
It's not the best matchup for it, basically, is what you're saying, but still could work.
But you got like your odds. Last year was 42% hit rate on that. So
yeah, he's not a 3 guy at all. Just wondering. Okay, just wanted to throw that out there, see what you thought. Sensei J says appreciate the insights as well.
Hey, appreciate the questions, man, and input and discussion, man. You guys come up with good stuff. Work as a team, man. Take the boogies down. So just keep doing it. It's fun, man.
Yeah, today was fun.
Yeah.
Had some more people in here. Had some more questions. So we'll keep it rocking, man.
Before we get out of here. Wait, why is all?
Daniel's from the news. Johnson from the news.
Oh man, we're gonna miss out. We probably won't get the Jalen Johnson free throw prop back, guys. That sucks. Aussie ball.
You know you're gonna say rainbow.
No. I can't.
Rainbow
against
today.
McGee.
Can we go rainbow under?
Not against. I'm thinking about it.
Woo! Rainbow under. Man, I miss those same game parlays. They used to let us alt them up a little bit and go under. Oh my goodness, we were killing them. Ayo says, great stream, brothers.
Thank you, Ayo.
Ayo, you are the man.
Man. I wanted Nick's minutes are just too all over the place.
I can't believe JaVale McGee's balling like this. It's crazy. We've never seen him 22.5 points.
I know, bro. I got him on the under last game though against the Kings. Terrible matchup, but this is a good matchup for him.
Is it me or is this shows how non-competitive or non-amazing these players are? If JaVale McGee can come in here like this.
I know.
J. Cole says never mention the rainbow over again. No more rainbow overs, J. Cole says. All right, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Then we're going under the rainbow. Let's go under the rainbow, J. Cole.
Okay. I wonder if rainbow will be higher on Dabble though, because he was 14.5 last game, wasn't he? Or am I tripping?
He's always 14.5, but he got maybe got nerfed because of this matchup.
Hey, ECW's here. What's up, bro? He says Porzingis is out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, they played each other already. Yeah, they had 12 points.
J. Cole wants to go under the rainbow. I wonder what Bovada has for him. I love it. He says never never rainbow over again. Love it.
Why is Peterson? What the fuck am I missing here? No, it's not the same Peterson.
Bovada has rainbow at 13.5 minus 105 for the under. That's pretty good odds.
Has what?
Minus 105 for under 13.5 for the rainbow. It's pretty good odds if you like that.
This game's tough, man. I hate betting on both these teams because I don't like the Hawks, and then Bryce kind of is so annoying. It's like,
let's just pass then, man.
To get a million shots, but I mean, lean to be Humphreys under.
Hickey's been balling like that.
I think either him or Cheatham go under. Cheatham's been like overachieving, and it's a tough matchup for Cheatham. I feel like, but it's just like his shot volume's gone so high.
He's 13.5 on Bovada. What was he on PrizePicks there?
Who?
Cheatham.
13.5.
Cheater. Oh, okay.
But he's just shooting more lately. He's getting to the free throw line too. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Before that, dude, he wasn't doing shit. Like, look at this. First 5 games, 8-4, 8-8, 8-3. And then all of a sudden, he's starting to shoot now.
I think my brain just finally figured out the Aussie stuff is because we only get 1 or 2 games max. So it's so fun that we want to fine plays, but really, just gonna pass unless we love a play. It's gonna work wonders, I think. If I just wait for the plays we love, yeah, because you just sometimes play it for fun because it's late at night and there's nothing else on. So it's like, that's why J. Cole just stopped us in our tracks. No more over Rainbow. The fun and games is over.
That used to be his boy, man.
I don't know what happened. Maybe they got in an argument. He's probably DMing him and he's like started ignoring him or something. Poor J. Cole. Well, there's one good thing. J. Cole does have that name back in the Discord, so everything's good now. Doesn't even matter. My whole life is better, J. Cole. Thank you for doing that. I'm not even joking. J. Cole says Hickey's been hooping. Say that 5 times fast.
He's been balling. I wish we had his PRA. Like, his PRA has just been money, bro. Like,
J. Cole says, LMAO, here y'all go. Let's go, J. Cole. We got to.
Man, I would say if Hickey's PRA shows up, I would take that.
Hickey PRA?
Yeah. I don't see it, though.
I see his assists at 7.5 on Bovada. What is going on? His rebounds are at 7.5 too. Woo wee! This dude's balling, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No. Oh shit! We got a Euro tomorrow. No.
Only one game, I think.
No PRA.
I was looking at that. I think if you want to, maybe we actually do stream earlier. If we know ahead of time, it'll be best. I don't know if you can or not, but
yeah,
see that game.
Yeah, it's at 11.
But it's only one game.
Yeah, I can do that.
The day after, though. Look at the day after. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of games. Am I wrong about that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's only one game. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. But yeah, so one of these days when they start at like 10:30, 11, and there's like 3 or 4 games, it'd be fun to get on here early and look through.
Yeah.
That's when the true degenning begins.
Yeah, it's a tough game, guys. I want to dive into this game later. I'm always down for Harvey under, but Adelaide's defense.
J-Main says Thompson going through a pregame.
Okay. Adelaide. How much did they give up to the Titans? 101. I can't take any unders versus that, bro. Jack McVay dropped 39. Oh hell no.
Yeah, baller. Big Jack. He said, "Try to take my under again."
No.
You will never.
But look at Schofield. His team drops 101 points, and he drops 3.
He's been the auto under. I have not been taking good enough advantage.
No, man. And they keep putting him at 14.5 points, and he's just under.
Yeah. Andrew Andrews is whack too. Look at him, 1 for 11. Andrew Andrews last game, or whenever that game.
Yeah, 7 turnovers.
Trash. Freaking trash.
Trash. Dude, yeah. If you have 101 points to the Titans, it makes me nervous to take any unders for the Hawks. And I don't want to take Hickey at 16.5 points. I know he's been getting there, but he is not that dude, man. Maybe Peterson.
Can't bet on any grown man named Hickey.
Hell no.
Can't do it.
But yeah, fuck the Rainbow. Although he's screwed us over against bigs, man. Like, he gets lazy on defense and just lets him do whatever, and so he can go score on offense. He just wants to score. So I don't know.
Pass.
But I just might just do it for funsy to get back at Rainbow for J. Cole.
Oh yeah, funsy's always funsy. Just make sure we don't put a full unit on it. Yeah. I always put full units on funsies and then get unfund after.
Yeah.
It's on me. and my unfunness. Try to have fun. Sometimes you learn lessons.
But if you take his under, a positive correlation would be Nick over, because like a lot of times he subs in for Rainbow, so with 9.5 feels a little bit steep for Nick. If I get better like 7.5, 8.5. That's setup, man.
Auto Restoration says, "What's the first 3 picks?" Oh, there they are.
These aren't official. We were just building stuff as we were going along.
Official is more on the list and really more later on in the Discord, huh?
I gotta finish. Yeah, I gotta make a list up, come up with some slips.
The target.
We broke down like every single game. Like every player.
That's why I changed the title on the. I'm gonna leave it that way from now on. Our new title is Live Prop Hunting. It's dope.
Oh, that's accurate. I mean, that's exactly what we did.
Exactly.
The Clowney was just based on value, right? Because he was like 2.5 free throw attempt, and his free throw made was 2.5 as well. And Boston's been fouling. Yeah, his free throw made's 2.5, and his free throw attempt's 2.5. And the last game, he made 0 free throws, but he had 4 attempts. He went 0 of 4 from the free throw line.
Loser. Called home for sure.
But he could just jack threes too. Like he's the spot up shooter a lot of times, so he might not draw the fouls.
Oh, one last question: will Jake Paul defeat Anthony Joshua?
What are the odds?
So the odds are crazy, bro. I put it in the Discord last night. I'm so surprised at the odds too, and I love it. Minus 1,400. Anthony Joshua is going to knock his ass out. It's crazy because
don't we say that about every fighter?
Yeah, but this is different, bro. It's never been minus 1,400. It's been pretty even, or Jake Paul's favored usually. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, Joshua's 5 inches taller, 5 inches taller, and 40 pounds heavier. This is the opposite. This is him going into someone who he's not supposed to beat. It's totally the opposite. It's so interesting. I cannot wait. Everyone wants to see him get his ass whooped.
I hope so, man.
It's big. It's big.
If Joshua, when is it?
What's that?
When's the fight?
Oh, when is it? December 19. So 1 month pretty much from today.
Okay. So how much are you going to put on
Nothing.
What is he, plus 500?
775, I think. I'm not putting shit on it.
Mikkel, auto restoration. Luke Cornett, I actually had him on the... Did I not write him down? We talked about him. I liked his potential today. Glad you reminded me. I liked his potential. Fox was finding him, hooking him up with easy buckets last game. And then Grant, we didn't look at Grant. Payne Pritchard. Yeah, I feel like all of them went in the same with Dwight and Simons here. Good spot though, spot up shooting wise. Yeah. And then you want to look at Grant, and then we'll call it a day. We all were talking about Denny and Sharp because of their usage rate, but Grant could slip through the cracks here.
SF49 must be a 49er fan. Says Celtics Jordan Walsh starting. Will he get 6.5 rebounds with more minutes?
1 second. Grant, yeah. As we get to the free throw line, Suns will foul. You see it, man. 18 points feels pretty steep, though. Oh, no. Walsh, I like Walsh as a Degen fun bet because of the matchup. All his points are coming in transition and near the rim, and that's both categories. The Nets are the worst at, and that's the only time he goes over his points line is when he faces teams with bad transition defense. Yeah. So Looked into that. The rebounds did not look at all. Looks like he's 5.5. You need him to get 6, right? 6.5 rebounds. Are you taking an alt up? You laddering him? I mean, he did start last game, and he played 33 minutes. What about the PR?
Now you're talking.
It's a good rebound spot, right? Because the Nets give up boards. They put up a lot of bricks. Just got to hope that he plays 30 minutes again. Only thing is a potential blowout, right? It's an 11.5 point spread. It's the Nets. They're tanking knowingly, openly. So, yeah, as long as he can get the 30 minutes, I think he can feel pretty good about that. Let's see. What do you think him? I mean, he still gets it in limited time, too. 19 minutes, 18 minutes. I'm with it. Oh, but it bumped up SF. All right. 6.5 feels a little bit more steep, right? Just looking at. Trying to keep it conservative in case it blows out. Two out of 6 games. But some of these games are against good rebounding teams like the Magic, Rockets. I think Nets are more aligned with the Wizards for rebounding potential. It's right there on the line, the 6.5. 5.5 would have definitely felt a lot better. Maybe look into his PR. I know it's gross because it's Jordan Walsh and he's not shooting much. But like I said, the matchup makes total sense. But I assume if your rebounds bumped to 6.5, I assume whatever book you're in is PR bumped up too. Maybe not. Maybe not because his juice on is under 6.5. But this dude played 33 minutes and had 6 points, so scary, man. That's why he's a DGen bet. Or you can get him at decent value, minus 104 for 6.5. And it sucks he doesn't play with the cleanup crew anymore because he's starting now. So it would have been nice if he played with the cleanup crew during garbage time in a blowout. But it's not the case. The last blowout, he only played 18 minutes and they won by 36 against Memphis. His problem is he's just got to stop fouling.
EC says
right.
Suggs available to play. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna stay away from that game, guys. Wendell first quarter would have been nice, but Suggs is gonna mess that up, and then Suggs is gonna fuck up Franz too.
And then you're gonna be
Suggs.
cussing out Suggs for like an hour.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Good. Foreseeing issues and staying away from them. Beautiful.
Yeah, I can't stand Suggs, man, and I want him to get me again. He's such a tryhard, dude, and he's not even good.
It's funny.
Thanks, guys, on the show. I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
It's funny you hate guys for trying.
Thanks.
Poor guys. Yeah, SF, thanks, bro.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll catch you more, man. Sorry for the long stream. We went in depth though each game. Hopefully, it helps some people.
You're like you're starting to get like those 24-hour-a-day streamers. You know, start doing the rest of your life from now on. We'll just keep a camera on you. So.
Okay. I want to do a girl stream, man. I do a lot of grilling, charcoal and smoking. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You should. Do
All
that.
right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow.
All right, guys.
You don't know what time yet, though?
Yeah.
Do you know what time yet, or you have to figure it out?
I could do 10 a.m.
Woo!
because Euro game starts at 11.
Okay. 10 a.m. it is. And if you have to go till 1:45, so be it. 3 hours and 45 minutes. You just try it. Just see.
Jeez.
See if you can do it.
All right.
You're like these new streamers, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Later, bro.
All right, bro.